Do one?
So my real name is Ernest, and like where I'm from, like I'm from the south side of Chicago. Like my hood, where I'm from, like all of the older homies called me Earn Money, and that was just like a nickname because they just didn't want to call me Ernest. Like they just refused to call me Ernest. So that was just something that like ended up sticking with me, and it's been like it transferred over into being my DJ name and like my artist name. So. I'm a creative. I do graphic design. I paint. I design clothing. Only thing, and I've been actually working on like video editing, but I just try to keep it within those parameters because and I produce as well, but that just goes neck and neck with DJing anyway. I've been DJing professionally for 10 years, but if you ask my mom will tell you it's been my whole life. Yeah, she would tell you it's been the whole part of my life because I was raised in a family that just has like a musical background. Like my grandfather, he basically ran like a record store out of his house. Like, you know what I mean? So like I was always around vinyl records and like all different types of music and stuff like that, yeah. Well, I feel like that part kind of happened naturally for me, and like it was like a lot of the influence as far as like being like, oh, I can do this in real life came from like me and my peers having ideas like, hey, we can do our own events, we can do this, but on a wider, broader scale. It's people like Nigo that created like Bape is like one of my biggest influences. Just like his ability to be a Renaissance man and like produce music and produce albums and run a wrestling company and then run like a clothing line and then like work with all of these big name artists. So that's like top tier person who I looked up to for a long time. Once I found out about him, I was kind of lost in that. I'm influenced by a lot of people from Japan. Takashi Murakami is another person who I've always looked up to as a creative. I'm really influenced by the lifestyle that Ralph Lauren created. Ralph Lauren is another big influential person. Yeah, because design is actually what brought me into music. Because I started out designing my own clothing line, and I was throwing events, and I had DJs that I was working with and people who I was throwing events with while I was creating my clothing line. And then it's just like kind of happened like, well, why don't I just do that too? Since I'm like outsourcing the music and finding the music, it's like, why don't I just do that as well? And it just kind of like went into that, and it's been that ever since. So I just dropped the album December 15th, and it's on iTunes, Spotify, it's on Tidal, and like 39 other digital stores worldwide, and it's called Where the Good Vibes Are. And the album has no lyrics on it. It's just all instrumentals. And I work with two other producers on it, on 2 tracks on it, and it's an artist by the name of Val. He lives in New York now. He's from Chicago. And then another artist / producer named Luna Gold. Yeah, and the album is I like to call it futuristic lounge music is what I call it. But it falls in the category of electronic chill out if you search for it on iTunes. And it's just vibey music to like lay back and chill to. Just something to like sit, have a great conversation with a girl too. You know what I mean? Like that's what it's for. Like to be played low, vibey in the background, you know what I mean? No turn up at all. Just like lay back and just like feel it. It ain't gotta no turn up at all. Chill out. T down. T down. I want to give my mom a shout out. I want to give my girlfriend a shout out. I want to give Swank a shout out. I want to give God a shout out. I want to give you guys a shout out. And everybody, my whole team, Splash Paradise, Roy French, Jinx the Natural, AJP, Sean Myers, like everybody who holds me down on a daily basis in this music game. And then like all of the up and coming designers in Chicago and stylists, like shout out to all of y'all too. You can, everything is at DJ Earn Money. And remember, it's Earn Money, like earning some money. It's not Armani. A lot of people think it's Armani, like the clothing line. It's Earn Money. Yeah, all right, cool. Definitely, bro. Yep, you too, bro.